a lot of people hit me up about me posting. Don't understand why. I could be this tough guy and pretend like I'm not bothered about what I'm going through. But why? I lived in this world for 48 years, and one thing I learned is how to take care of myself. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's why I know what trauma is. That's why I know what an outlet is. And a lot of people that's I don't got a reason when I post, they hold that shit is because it's like being a tough guy. Like this little kid who hit me up telling me that that's not what street dudes do, post shit. Well, I'm not a street dude. But when I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't live by no fucking codes and shit. No snitching. That's all the fuck I worried about. I'm not a street dude. But I can be. Too old for that shit. Retired from that shit. But I'm gonna vent my shit out the way I see fit. Yeah, I went through some drama in my life for the last couple of days. I'm not gonna pretend that it don't hurt. There was issues there, but I'm not gonna base my whole relationship that everything was bad. There's a lot of great qualities about that woman. And I miss them. I ain't gonna front with that. Life is different. You're gonna just slow down now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this world is just different. I don't look at life the way I used to. Older. I don't think nobody want to be alone. I mean, let's be real. I mean, moving on is, well, I won't say that. Meeting a woman is just like water. But it's the connection you have with a woman. I don't want to just fuck somebody, man. I even be just fuck somebody, man. If I can have that mind sex, have that communication, that shit don't turn me on. Big asses, no, that shit done that, been there. It's about, and we had those conversations. And we built a lot together. 8 years, married for 3, going on 4. So yeah, I'm going through it. It ain't the end of the world. Would I rather this than happen? Absolutely. But this is not about that. This conversation is not about that. This is about doing what you have to do for yourself against the odds. It's not necessarily meant for people to understand for the things you do. As long as it's for you, as long as it's not hurting no one else. It's about taking a look at your life, doing inventory, and see what's best. Just like this move I'm about to make, this part of my vacation, my 30-day vacation. My demons never hurt no one. Most people didn't know I had demons. I had these demons over 20 years. Over 20 years. Probably was a teenager. Nah, I wasn't a teenager. It was over 20 years. But I refused to let my demons overcome me. But demons shouldn't be in my life. And that's what I really think was going on in my life right now. Even from my marriage, the relationship I have with my family. People say I intimidate them because you don't pay your bill, I'm taking my car. That type of shit, I just don't understand. But since I've been in that house by myself, I've been doing a lot of thinking. So I mean, God works in mysterious ways. If this have not happened to my life, I won't be here right now and getting the help that I know I need. Call myself a God-fearing man. I'm giving God all the blessings. But when I go through drama or stress, I don't get on my knees and meditate or pray to Him. So I gotta ask, where do my blessings come from? And I asked myself that the greatest thing the devil did was make you believe they didn't exist. Being I go to him through my demons when I'm looking for answers. Was he the one supplying my blessings? I don't know. I like to think not, but I don't know. So I did an inventory. I started doing the pros and the cons, and I came to realize that a lot of shit going on because I ain't doing shit with trying to be a stress-free man. A lot of shit I don't do no more. I don't run these streets. I never tried to get over. I will sue the fuck out you, but I ain't never tried to get over. I ain't never robbed nobody. And so I couldn't think I ever started a fight in my life. All I did was finish it. Yeah, I believe in karma. Karma could be coming back, but just too much back to back. The last couple months, man, like I said, so much shit I went through. I think a lot of people be broke. They've been broken. But instead of being broken, I looked at situations, and I'm still trying to build to correct those mistakes so that shit can stop happening. And I pray that come Monday, I'm walking towards in the right direction. I know there's always gonna be issues. That's just life. What I've been going through is fucking mountains. Mountains. Lost my father New Year's Eve. My sister mom. My niece's daughter. I lost them July 28th. I can never go back being the same. Never. Nah. I can never go back being the same. Vision not like it used to be. Work, slow it up. That's stressful, man. Now, what I'm going through now, like I said, I don't want to keep talking about it. But see, not only does this venting help me, it's people who don't know how to relieve stress, who think that being a man means you gotta tough it up and just go through your shit. A lot of those young brothers end up in jail because they don't have an outlet, or they're too afraid because really what they want to do may not be tough. I'm gonna go and say the world need more men like me who don't give a fuck on what people think because he expresses his emotions. See, this is what men don't get, right? We taught deal with pride, deal with emotions as a feminine thing. Listen, check this out. Every one of us was a girl before our balls dropped. Every one of us that was born through a woman experienced every emotional feelings that our mother felt. And all that emotional shit passed on us as well. But this world makes you think that if you express your feelings, you're a punk, you're a pussy, or you're weak. Ain't shit weird about me. And yes, I'm wise enough not to self-destruct. I'm wise enough to know how to vent my emotions, or talk on my emotions. Trust me, girls might not like how. Let me back up. I post toxic shit that I can't understand, or shit that just really, I don't post all my shit. That's crazy. But shit that I feel like is about to drive me crazy, I get that shit the fuck off me. That's why I ain't been locked up in years. Cause I can think back of all the crazy shit I did, cause I had so much fucking stress built up with no outlet. You gotta have an outlet. You gotta have a way to take out the trash. If you cook fish all week and all you do is put the bones and shit in the trash can and you don't empty your fucking trash can, what that shit gonna do is gonna stink. That's stress. Stress kills. Stress causes cancer. Stress make your ass go do some shit that you regret. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm going 80, you gonna look at me like I'm crazy. The fuck? But I don't know, man. This shit really cause I'm bored. I'm bored. Ain't shit to do in this neighborhood, in these towns. The walls are starting to close in. So instead of talking to myself, I'm talking to you. People say, why you don't go out? It's too soon. I'm not going out because the shit I had was real. Like, this ain't that was no girlfriend shit. Go out and do what? Find some pussy. I'm 48 years old. It's not all about sex. Go talk about what? The issues I'm going through? I never understood that shit until this go around. Rush for what? Yeah, life is short, man, but rushing to something else is not right. It's the same bullshit. That's why this vacation is gonna be good for me. No phone. Really no TV, I don't think. I don't think everywhere else there. When I was in prison, but it's a whole different situation because I didn't volunteer to go to prison. But I don't know what to expect. I'm a little bit afraid, but I'm ready for it. Because I did hear some things that she said. I know when you in a relationship, you don't necessarily hear the problem. And don't get me wrong, I'm not sounding on the problem, but just keeping it on me. Excuse me. You don't necessarily hear the problem until you waking up, you're in the house by yourself, hearing the echo. You sit down, have a beer, take a drink, turn on TV like you're really watching it, but the TV's watching you because you spaced out and thought that you're actually home alone. As you just had a family in there with you not so long ago, and you're thinking about what happened. Think about providing, having a house, doing something you think that's all you're supposed to do. Now, I've done a lot of work on myself. I know that for a fact. The world see that, but did I really do enough? I don't know. I ain't blaming myself for everything, but I know, going by the conversations and the complaining and the thoughts, could have did a lot more. And the major one is going on this vacation. Now, everything I always say is real shit, but people tend to not necessarily add or see or understand their parts. I'm a real mind. I don't want nobody on my side. I want the truth. I want somebody to help me with my shit. I don't need nobody to take my side. But again, sitting in this house the past couple of days, it makes you really, really see what you could have done better. On both sides. Don't get me wrong. I'm a good fucking man. But it goes back to researching issues, trauma. Being raised, seeing a certain thing, make people think that that's reality or is life. Everybody argue, but does it make it right necessarily? Or is a way of arguing? I really wish I would have got counseling earlier, especially after I came home for that murder charge. Nothing happened to me in prison. I held my own in prison. But just the point, the mindset that being in that place, facing 20 years to life alone, it's just fuck with you. Just being TT fuck with you. Just the things I had to do, the things I seen. Sometimes you don't realize it until it's too late. But again, I'm not saying it's all me, because I'm a damn good man. But a lot of people don't understand that trauma. Oh my God, man. If you really do some research on trauma and see how that shit really works, and then look back at your life, yo, that shit will fuck you up. That shit will fuck you up. I mean, I was gonna stop. I ain't even gonna fucking stop the video. Fuck it. Let me just grab this man while you talking, bro. 'Cause I don't want to interrupt.
Okay.
Y'all having a conversation. Let me go and get in and get out. I ain't trying to interrupt. I ain't trying to eavesdrop your conversation. Any kind, bro.
That's not what it's like.
Yeah.
Leaks or what?
Huh?
Blunts or the leaks?
Blunts.
So I want to say per gallon, it got to be like 6. Like 550.
Yeah.
For a gallon. 127.
127.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Yeah, y'all gonna see me plus special for the next couple of days. All on the friends I got right now. All on the family I got. I ain't with talking to myself. Forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But on my way to the crib, look at those walls again. But my niggas, it's okay to listen. My man Curtis, I think his name is Curtis Scott, I think, hit me up on Messenger and said, yo, ego, don't let your ego catch you out there, my dude. It's not worth it. Ego don't make you happy. Ego will have you out here 48 years old trying to rethink your whole entire life. Especially when you focus your life and circle everything you do around a person. And that's not a bad thing. I think that's how it's supposed to be. But you just really gotta you gotta listen. You gotta be the multitask. Just can't change one problem at a time. Start at the worst problem and work down. That's not what I did. I would start at the very least. I made it easy on myself. Things that I knew I shouldn't be doing, and I really felt like I was doing something by changing it. You're only fooling yourself. But I could say this is a mistake that I definitely learned from, like I always do. Start from the very worst situation and work down. That's the proper way of doing it. Now I used to want to be in the Masons. Always try to always wanted to be amongst people who I could look for advice from. You know what? I don't gotta get this car washed up. Come back. Yeah. See, cause I knew Pete Prips my dad. And I can tell you from day one, I always wanted to be like my dad. Up until my dad got multiple kids. When I got 3 kids, and I believe it was Tristan, I believe. Could be Yakeem. They didn't drink regular milk. I had to get that Similac milk. That shit expensive. And I put up on having kids. But there was a hole. Even though I had a good man in my life, but you hear things about him, you know. I never really seen it. But even doing that, I just wanted to be like my dad. My dad was that dude to me. Street. I won't call that trauma, but it's the same shit. You focus on someone's life that you want to be like, and his life is not legit. Even when you call yourself changing, but that's the type of shit you hold on to. So I figure the eating to homeboys, the lodge, all these places that pretty much block me from getting in, or even wanting me in and just wanted me to pay fucking dues, not be able to help the kids, the youth. I felt like getting around these men, these grown, mature men. It can help me with learning things I don't know about being a man. Because I always know it's more. It's always a learning process. It's always a learning curve. You can feel something missing and not there, but if you don't know what it is, how do you change yourself? So that's why, again, I'm a little confused too, man, because I always knew it's more growth. I guess I always thought I had time. Then also it's a little bit about being taken for granted. You know, I took it for granted. I had time. Cause I knew this thing I'm about to do, I know that was a major issue. I knew it was. And it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't. Killing myself, taking time, losing focus, losing the next day because all I want to do is fucking sleep. It wasn't worth it. Not listening, not hearing. On the other side, I didn't care. It was just not understanding. It's important. I'm telling you, it's important. Right now, my whole shit is fuck. Everything I got going on, I gotta redo. And I have fought in it. What the fuck? This is pretty much how I feel right now, honestly. I just see just empty. That shit was just filled up. It was damn near ready to go. In the blink of an eye, your whole life can change. But all that being said, don't beat yourself up too much, because as long as you just can say you made changes, then you was on the right path. But like I said, it's how you change. Don't start from the very least. Give her some bullshit ass shit and think she's not smart enough to understand what you're doing. Don't do that. That shit won't work. Ah. I guess I'll throw them motherfuckers away. They did. So I do nice things. Shit. Oh, that's all I got for y'all, man. All right.